Hey, see if I can get this to where I can be seen. Okay, how we doing? Right. Um. Again, let me get my notes right quick. Again, my name is Antonio Augustine, loud and crazy, the rapper nobody. Nobody knows about, but there's probably people that know about me, but just don't give a damn. Like you is not that good. Hey, Um, got my pen. Let's start this off by asking everybody, how you doing? I know there was a Mother's Day and stuff like that, so I hope anybody got to show appreciations of your mother, uh, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And you got Father's Day coming, so hopefully you'll show the father just as much appreciation that you show for the mother. But other than that, I hope everybody's doing great. You know what I'm saying? Just for the sake of me. You can do great. Keep me in mind. Uh, keep me in your prayers. Keep. But I'm gonna get on this topic. I know sometimes I forget I'm recording sometimes. I just got to sitting here because I'm just trying to put all this stuff together. I don't even know where I'm gonna start and stuff, but I just know that I'm gonna call it targets. And you know what I'm saying? I just want people to acknowledge that that people are being targeted by, like, back to back. It's like every day on news you got, and I'm not a black, you know, because at the end of the day we can say, yes, this is the guy for black people. Man, black people will kill you. Yeah. They will rob you. They will manipulate. You can't just be trying to walk around. You just can't be walking around trying to save everybody. You just can't walk around. Every black person is not even going to let you save them. So I don't care sometimes. I'm not on this old. I'm on the black thing as far as some things that I feel shouldn't be discussed through media. As when it comes to black people, there's some things I'm gonna write them down as I go. There's some things that I think we should keep out of the media. Some words. Two of them. So should not say in media. So here are some things that I feel like black people should not say in media. One being is this is for us. Why I'm saying this, and I really don't like to put this out on media, but I don't have no following. I don't have no temple you can go to and catch me talking, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some people, you know, I'm sending shout outs and hoping that some people will reach out to me and, you know what I'm saying, help me out, build some type of, you know what I'm saying, base where, you know what I'm saying, I can also share, you know, what I have to share too. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, I don't have, I wish I could tell the masses of people not to do these things. Things black people should not say in media. Openly on screen, openly in entertainment, you should not say things like, this is for us. Right. This is for us. Even though we were, our ancestors, even though our ancestors, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, were slaves and stuff, and we're still in some type of bondage that we can't break from. I'm gonna just write some things that I'll probably come to later on. For our I'm gonna keep on to, but we should not say that. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't say stuff like that. This is for us. And I'm gonna tell you why I say the second. Another thing you should not say, this is ours. Like Obama was our. Obama was our president. You shouldn't say stuff like that. The citizens, just regular people in the street like me, not so bad. But when you saying it, you know, on, like, if you got a talk show, like a lot of the people are, one of the people, I don't even, you know what, as a matter of fact, she's going through enough stuff, I'm not even going to put her name out there. You know what I'm saying? Actually, with her saying what she was saying, which wasn't a bad thing or nothing like that, from as far as I'm concerned, you know. But as far as, you know what I'm saying, because it's just, you shouldn't say that. You shouldn't say this is our, this is for us. Don't ever openly say that. This is a game of thrones, man. This is a game of strategy. See, black people don't, what we don't have is strategies. In order to have a strategy, you gotta learn how to keep your mouth shut and move in secret. You can't keep a strategy if you talking loud all the time. Right. You can't keep talking strategy if you letting people know what you's about to do. Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or what you gonna do if they. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? You cannot you can't do that, because that is what you call racism. Right. Now, if you're racist, let me know. I don't think it's going to justify, I don't think it's going to make things better by us becoming racist. I think we need to keep a real tight lid on, you know, some of the stuff that we saying, and consequences of the black backlash. And let me tell you, when things get serious with us and people start to get threatened by us, you know, we start to die and our communities start to get attacked, and, you know, just random people start to get targeted. We are, it seems, this That's the whole thing. Targets, right? This is just random target, but you know what I'm saying? If you start doing stuff, you know what I'm saying, and putting it out there that you're about to do this, about to do that, you're giving people a chance to, you know what I'm saying, block that off and stuff like that. So I just think black people need to start saying stuff in that effect, as far as, you know, stuff like, this is for us and this is ours. See what I'm saying? Don't say that, especially as a celebrity, comedian, movie star, rapper, singer, car show racer, I don't know which is. Don't be saying this stuff just out loud like that, because that is racism. And see, we're trying to win a fight, not lose it. See, you need a strategist. You don't need people just blatantly talking out loud how they feel. You got up fucked up, man. You got up fucked up whole leg. See, that's enough. That's enough right there for them to just. Now you randomly getting stopped for no reason. You like, what I do? Don't worry about all that. Right. We run this, man. Don't worry about it. That's what you get for running your mouth. You see how we do? Be quiet. You know how they say, fight fire with fire. We'll fight fire with fire. Be quiet. Like, that's damn sure what they doing, because they ain't walking around here making lotion products and hair products and skin products and shampoo and all these products that's being made and saying this is for us. Right? They're not saying that. They saying you can use them too. Like, if you dumb enough to want to put, you know, if you dumb enough to want to use the stuff, hey, they sell it to you too, man. And that's exactly. But see, I don't like to be talking about it. But that's exactly what you, hey, sell it to everybody. This is not a black her. We know there's black people in the commercial. We know there's a woman on the grease can with an afro. But anybody can buy. Anybody can buy. And that was brings me to my next thing is, let's be careful when speaking. I'm gonna rerun this in another light, connected to some other stuff that I've done already. Okay, but let's be careful when speaking. So I'm gonna just get to some other stuff real quick. See if I got it on here already. Okay, see if I got it on here already. Okay, now, okay, no I don't. Okay, so I have to wing it with this part right here. Let's be careful when speaking. Now, we have a freedom of speech, but then we don't. That's what anybody. I don't care what color you is as far as an American. When you speak real heavy, you know what I'm saying? People might not know what is going to affect if certain people start getting certain people to think a certain way and whatnot. Only the people who know are the people who are going to come for you. Right? They know how serious it is if that message gets across to everybody like that. They know the large scale of how it can affect whatever agenda, whatever they trying to do. They know. We don't know. We hear somebody speaking, we like, yeah, and then they gone. All right, we trying to figure it out, but you know what? Then we move on, because that's the whole point of removing them was about, so we wouldn't even think about them. So now we ain't even heard. Excuse me. We haven't even heard or thought about, you know what I'm saying, what this person is, what this person went, and why. Even if we do know, we don't even know why this person just up and disappeared like that after saying such a good, you know, choice of words or whatever like that, and put together real well. Boom, they gone. So we don't know why they don't. You feel what I'm saying? We don't. We can all assume why. You know. I keep forgetting to get this other guy's name. Forgive me, y'all. You know what I'm saying, that I've always be ill prepared. You know what I'm saying. But I'm editing another video. I'm letting it finish saving or whatever to post. There's gonna be one before this. Yeah, so you gotta be. I mean, we can assume why. You know what I'm saying. Louis Farrakhan, you know what I'm saying, was banned from Facebook and Instagram. You know, I mean, if you ever listen to some of his sermons, I mean, it's pretty powerful and pretty deep. But here goes you gotta be more creative with what you say and how you describe the people that you're talking to. If you're going to do a public speaking, you got to know how to cope and message things to people without stuff being but see, the thing is, it can come out, it can sound how I want to sound. If you didn't say it with those exact words, see, people say, well, in other words, is what you said. Well, you know, but your defense gonna always be, well, dang what I said. Right. I don't care what you thought my choice, what you thought in other words, what I said in other words, but those are the other words ain't what I said. I said these words. Right. So they can always be your defense when you need to stand up in court and stand up against somebody. They can be always your defense, because here we go. That's always the defense, right? So they can be your defense too. You know what I'm saying? Fight fire with fire. Let's be careful when speaking. Fly Nubian Queens. I like to give a shout out to Fly Nubian Queens because I like to talk about a sister in particular that was doing a story on a lady that I'm gonna talk about too, because this one is about targeting. That's about being targeted. You know what I'm saying? But first I'm gonna like to just say, I like to give a shout out, and this is something that they always say before they, you know, they videos, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Not to me, to them. I'm just trying to, you know, send some more whoever I can send their way, who's ever willing to go and listen to what these sisters have to say. You know what I'm saying? Because I have no quarrels or no ill will toward these sisters for any reason whatsoever. But I do have to coach these sisters when I see something is being, one of the rules is being broken. Let me be careful when I'm speaking, and also let you be careful when you're speaking as well. Because if we have no platform, hence the Minister Farrakhan, see, when they start removing us from these platforms, then we're not going to have no voice. Then we're going to have to go back into the day when we used to come up with this thing. What was it called? Everybody know. What was Marvin Gaye's song? Everybody know what the black people used to do. What the black people used to do? They called it, what they call it? They called it the grapevine. You had to tap on somebody's shoulder. Hey, send this message. You know what I'm saying? Until that message got to where it was going. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're going to end up having to do. And right now, we really, you know, I'm cool with doing it. It just means more work. Let's see how many people are going to put in the hard work that your ancestors used to put in. Let's see if we can put in the hard work that your ancestors put in. I don't mind. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Let's be careful when we are speaking. Let's do that. Let's be careful, and let's not, you know what I'm saying? We got to be smarter, and we got to, and another thing I want to say is control. Another thing I want to say is control anger. When you see a black person get killed, and you all on media and stuff like that, fuck the police, fuck the police. You're causing a target. And right now we need you. So if you're a black woman and you out and you part of this Fly Nubian Queen and you out there putting out the message and stuff, then yeah, we need you. We need you doing what you're doing, okay? We don't need these people to ban you or nothing. Be more careful about the words and the stuff that you say. And learn how to suppress your anger and be thorough and very professional in your blackness. Be thorough and very professional in your blackness. Okay? Okay. So now, I'm finna start with something that's like kind of off the topic. You're going to think at first, but I was thinking as I was writing it because I was going to do a whole nother story. Well, actually, I was just listening to some very, very valuable information, and so I just started jotting some stuff down. And then as I was putting this stuff down, all this stuff started to connect. So I said, I'm going to name this one Targets, because we are being targeted. And later, maybe, I don't know, I want to try to be more in depth. I want to try to follow the tragedies that's taking place with innocent black males and black women before I get to Jay Arendelle. As a matter of fact, I got Jay Arendelle on here with some stuff she was sharing that I want to talk about. But as far as Jay Arendelle, I just wanted to say, you know, I feel the anger, control the anger, keep it professional. Don't give these people any reason, because this is a bigger story. This is a bigger issue that black folks be dealing with for years. You know what I'm saying? We let anger overwhelm us sometimes to make us act out idiotically, I guess. You know, just the stuff that when we act out, just a lot of black people punished, just a lot of black people thrown in jail. There's really no outcome or no elevation to that. So you have to learn to be smarter than that. Control your anger. Let's be careful when we speak. And this is to the people in the media. You're on a media outlet like I am right now, and you got 100,000 views, 20,000 viewers. Let's be careful when we be speaking. Let's learn how to professionally say what we want to say, while we have maybe a whole different meanings. But if you keep up, and this be the consistent thing, people will catch on to the lingo. Okay? Then and then when people attend, because I've been thinking about attending what's that, Shalom? I've been thinking about them just sitting up in there, man, listening to some stuff, because a lot of stuff they be saying and a lot of the stuff they believe, I believe. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to give myself any power over anybody to say I'm a part of this, I'm a part of this. You know, I'm a part of, you know what I'm saying, I'm a part of a black culture, I'm a part of African culture, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, but I'm not a part of no religion, because I was never asked to be by the creators of the religion. Not at all, not whatsoever. For one, he ain't got to ask. But what I'm saying is, he did not tell to pick up a religion Right. He didn't tell me to do nothing like that. So I'm not finna go be no Israelite because that's a title. Right. I'm not finna go be no Muslim because that's a title. I'm not gonna be no Christian because that's a title. That man ain't told me to be from none of that whatsoever. So I'm not going to be from no religion. I'm not going to claim one and say that I am from one. Okay? You feel what I'm saying? Because I only want to be, if he wants us all to come together, why would he cause so much separation? You know what I'm saying? I think he would make it hard and difficult. It's hard and difficult just by living on earth in the flesh when you know this is where he banned Satan from heaven. You know this is where evil transgressions and stuff like that exist. So we got enough problems dealing with that, to be sitting around trying to figure out which religion is the best. You know what I'm saying? Like what religion we like in. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Fly Nubian Queen, big shout out. Jay Arendelle, great story. Like I said before, I think you were speaking your piece, and there's nothing wrong with that. But as power leaders, what I mean by that is voice leaders, vocal leaders, people who use their voice to get mass followings, to shed light on the truth. I mean, to tell you the truth, shed light on the lies. Put some light on lies and give you the truth. Okay. Now I'm gonna get off Jay Arendelle. I just want her to know that, and anybody can fly Nubian Queen. I just want you to be more professional about what you're saying and how and what's coming out your mouth in a degree to, because even though we don't owe these people nothing, this is a strategy. This is a game. You gotta be smarter. You gotta be smarter. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the story. Before I move on, and shout out to Jay Arendelle for this story. Cause I'm gonna have a lot of people. I'm gonna have people to go her way in order to get. If you want to be more clarified, I'm not here to really talk about her story. I'm here to piece a few stories together and make a point. So I'm saying, so I'm not here to really elaborate on her story, okay? So if you want to know more about her story, about Pamela Turner, you know what I'm saying, just go to Fly Nubian Queen, and you can either probably type in Jay Arendelle, or you can type in Fly Nubian Queen, and you can type in Pamela Turner, okay? You probably get I want you to hear what she had to say. You know, here, I want you to go and you know what I'm saying, get the story, you know, from wherever source you get it from, but visit Jay Arendelle after or before, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm moving on. I like to talk about a lady named Kim Iverson. Kim Iverson, she's from some type of news station or whatever, which I obviously forgot to put. And so she was talking about the situation going on in Venezuela. She was talking about what's going on in Venezuela. And so I'm talking about targets. Okay. Now Venezuelans isn't black, but I just want to say something on this real quick. Because the lady was talking and whatnot. the lady was talking and whatnot, and I'm listening and I'm saying, you know, what she say? She said Venezuela isn't one of the biggest oil imports. She said it's not even in the. She said it's not even in the top 20. But she said they are the one. They are the number one oil refinery. Right. See, they're not the number one for the import of the oils, but they are number one for the oil refinery. So they don't need no help. They got their own oil. They really don't. So what happened is they, you know, Americans was, you know, involved in it, and so they got them a president or whatnot. Somebody elected. The people elected them. The people of Venezuela elected him, and this dude came in and did what the people of Venezuela wanted. They wanted to kick other countries out of there from using their stuff, man. They wanted to capitalize off their own, you know, because what they were seeing was that the poor were getting poorer while the richer were getting richer. So they was like, nah. It was like, nah. And then I wanted to stop at that point right there because she did mention that, and I want people to look this up. Her name is Kim Iverson or Irvison. You know what I'm saying? And she was talking about Venezuela. But that's one of the things I wanted to say. Well, you hear that statement. The richer get rich while the poor get poor. So I just want people to acknowledge this and understand this. This is not just happening in America. Right? This is happening all over the world. One world order. Like I said, I don't give a damn about no Illuminati. But you damn sure better open your eyes if you don't want to be caught up in the illusion. Right. If you don't want to be caught up in the illusion, you best open your eyes. Right. See what I'm saying? This is just not no American thing. The richer get rich and the poor get poor. This happening all over the world. Okay? I just wanted to point that out. So Venezuela, you know, was like, you know what, y'all ain't treating us right, or what not, this and the third, you know what I'm saying? So the Americans, supposedly, what this lady was saying was, allegedly, I heard what you got to say on YouTube now. You got to say alleged. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? The Venezuelan people, as far as the oil and stuff like that, like the stuff that they needed, like to, you know, process the oil, refine the oil, you know, stuff like that. Americans started making it hard for them to get it because Americans got, like, they hand in everybody's backyard. They got their foot in everybody's backyard. So, you know what I'm saying? The Americans started making it hard, trying to cause them to go bankrupt and, you know, all this other stuff that this lady was describing, that Kim Iverson was describing, and like she said in her video, like she said, this video is going to be a little long. I did a lot of research on this, so this video will be a little long. What I'm trying to say is the lady took her time to research and stuff like that. Now, then she came along to say that Trump doesn't believe that Russia is involved. Because what happened was, when the Americans started treating Venezuelans, you know, Venezuela, like, you know, like a doormat, what the Russians did was they came in, they backdoored them, and was like, hey, if they won't give you guns and protection, we'll give you guns and protection. Right. So Russia slid through the back door and took that. Now the lady made a statement that Trump doesn't believe that Russians are involved. See what I'm saying? And I had to stop right there because I was like, hold up. Donald Trump has hotels in Russia. Before Donald Trump was a president, Donald Trump had hotels in Russia, and there is some that you can look up some stuff to see it for yourself for one. But it was this one guy that I was listening to a while ago. He was like an army guy, and he was at like the army veterans stuff for the veterans, like some type of memorial center, something like that outside, and he was talking about how Trump is in cahoots with the Russians, been in cahoots with the Russians, and therefore he's been in cahoots with the Russians, but here go the twist. Now he's a president. So you tell me. So when we make this statement, Trump doesn't believe that Russia is involved. See, like he'll tell you that. He'll tell you that Trump doesn't believe. Yeah, he don't believe because he knows. Right? He don't believe. Yeah, I don't believe Russia's involved. I know Russia's involved. Ain't no faith to that. It is what it is. So you can sugarcoat that. I guess she was trying to. And here we go again. If that was and I'm just throwing this out there because it's a good example. She was saying that she was watching her ass as she spoke. Right. Not to say, she said Trump doesn't believe. From how she was speaking, I'm gonna tell you right now. You know Trump. No, he don't just believe. He know. Okay, but you gonna save your ass. That's what I'm talking about. It's smart. Right. Nah, that's what I'm talking about. Is right. You got the wrong American. When you put Trump in office, you got one of those hateful Americans. They want everything American. Nah, they want to put America on everything. They want to put America on a box of Chinese Cheerios. Right? If they, I just made that up. Chinese Cheerios. But if that was real, it'd be called American Chinese Cheerios. Right? Yeah, that's the type of person Trump is. You got the wrong American. We all know they're the worst kind of Americans. Them over the top Americans. We know them the worst kind. America can do wrong, man. We be, boy. That's the wrong kind of American. You need to get a sensible American. Right. You know what I'm saying? You can't be just getting some dude who get mad. If you say fuck America, this dude liable to come blow up your whole country. Good. You know what I'm saying? You can't have people like that. You got the wrong American in the office. You know what I'm saying? Okay, moving on. So what does that have to do with targets? I'm just putting that out there for one, just to show you that if that's true, if allegedly, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what you think they'll do to you? Huh? They just go to show they got a habit of targeting people for whatever reason, for whatever gender they got. So if you want to go look that up, look up Kim Iverson. The video was posted today, about 2, 3, 4 hours ago. So it's a news story. Another story that was posted about 2 or 3 days ago, so I'm gonna get back on this, was with Fly Nubian Queen. Let's give another shout out to them, and Jay Arendelle. She wanted to discuss. She actually mentioned 2 people, and I'm glad I actually stopped and listened to her because I'm originally from one of these places. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I left that place, one of the reasons, because it's like numerous and on top of numerous of reasons why I left. You know what I'm saying? But this was one of the reasons. Jay Arendelle wanted to talk about a lady named, and just for her video, hashtag Pamela Turner. You know what I'm saying? On your Instagram or on your Facebook or whatever media outlet on your YouTube, just go ahead and, you know, put something out there for Pamela Turner. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep her. Let's get some prayers on that. Let's just help out Jay Arendelle and the Fly Nubian Queens. But she wanted to talk about a lady named Pamela Turner. Remember, hashtag Pamela Turner from Baytown, Texas. Or the situation happened in Baytown, Texas. Rest in peace, Pamela Turner. Hashtag Pamela Turner. She was a mother of 3. She was pregnant, which is a blessing. Because usually when women hit above 40s, you know, it's usually red light special, you know. But she was a grandmother. She was a grandmother of 3. She was 44 years old. Allegedly, a police says she's pulled for her taser. She reached for his taser, and he shot the lady 5 times. While the lady was on the ground, he shot the lady 5 times. Okay. I should have been writing these videos as I was seeing them, because it's like 2 or 3. There was 2 incident where a young girl and her boyfriend was in the car just messing around, singing and giggling. They was actually on like live at the time. Police come out of nowhere, jump out their cars, pull guns. They start to fire shots into the car. Just crazy. I think the dude might have been injured or even killed. You know what I'm saying? That just happened not too long ago. Another thing that happened in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, a 14-year-old shot. His name was Lorenzo Kirkley Jr. So let's hashtag that too. Let's go ahead and hashtag Lorenzo Kirkley Jr. and send some shout outs to his family. Send some, you know, condolences to his family. 14-year-old shot in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Lorenzo Kirkley Jr. You see where I'm going? Louis Farrakhan. What's his name? Islam. Right. Isaiah. I don't know the dude's name. They banned him too. They banded him too. So, oh shoot. Now you gotta watch what you say. Gotta control that anger. Let's be careful. Let's be careful when we're speaking. In the media, this is not just regular people. You on the media, you got certain type of fan base. Let's be speaking careful. Let's be speaking real carefully in the media. Let's go to the celebrities. Let's be real careful about how we speak to one another. We're just gonna have to give each other the benefit of the doubt that we're intelligent enough to be able to understand and comprehend even when stuff's not being said. Um, it seems like cops are using records to justify killings. Right, you know what I'm saying? Well, not cops, but media, the news, the government. They're using records to justify killings. So when this lady that Jay Arendelle from Fly Nubian Queens was speaking on, this lady Pamela Turner from Baytown, Texas, grandmother of 3, she was pregnant at the time, shot 5 times. What they're trying to use to justify why this cop shot her was because she had an extensive criminal record. Right. So if we got a criminal record, basically don't raise your voice. Because as soon as I find out you got a criminal history, I'm straight up take your life. Okay? Well, let's take heed to that, man. Let's be smart and take heed to that. Let me tell you something, man. We don't have a fighting chance because everyone's against us. That's what black people need to understand. See, I think it has a bigger the situation of why we think that some people give a damn is because of our women, and our women are wanted more than we are. So our women takes on this type of psychological thing where they forget that you're being spoken to. Like I tell my mother this all the time, because my mother, she'll talk. She's a real kind woman, and she'll talk to somebody and find out, this dude's a thief, or and she ain't. Don't get it twisted. It ain't no relationship type stuff. She's just a friendly person who that has, that people like to talk to, or she talks to them, or whatever. See, I'm not a talking person, and I'm never really around. Okay. Nice. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? She talks to people, and I tell her, you know what I'm saying? See, because me, when I first, you talk to me, I don't just like, to me, you the same person, man. Where you standing before I met you, man, is where I left you. That's how I left the conversation and everything. Because people can talk a hell of a you know what I'm saying, conversation. You see what I'm saying? And I'll be telling her, hey, don't be following just because a person got a good conversation. Don't mean believe what they say. And see, that's what black women, I think that's a big problem. Because I just think that when people talk to them nice, they think it's always just women in general. Like a dude can be standing right next to me like, ooh, that bitch. I'm gonna keep it real. Right. I ain't trying to tell on no fellas and nothing, but I'm just saying, I am telling on the fellas. Okay, I'm trying to tell on you, bro. Right. So it could be dudes standing next to me. Oh, look at that bitch. Right. And I wanted to emphasize that before he went over there. Right. Oh, look at that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, bad in the motherfucker. Woo, woo, woo. And then you'll see him over there talking, and this dude just carried on this conversation. Woo, woo, woo. And you know what I'm saying? Females act like because somebody's saying something nice to you, or being cordial with you, or being nice, that they respect you. Right? That's not that don't mean that they respect you, man. Everybody, if they want something for you, you think a person that wants something from you that they first thought is gonna be able to come and do something mean and come and do something disrespectful to you? Of course, if somebody wants something from you, he'll come and say some of the nicest stuff that you ever heard in your life. So I just think black women need to get past that, man. They need to get past this money thing. They need to get past this material thing and get off this thing where, you know what I'm saying, that's not your tradition. Your tradition ain't no marriage. Your tradition, right, to get married like everybody else get married in their tradition. That's not your tradition. You don't get married like that. That ain't your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? All this material stuff and stuff like that is cool. Want your man to be able to provide for you. A provider, they ain't got nothing to do with money. Somebody can provide for you and ain't got a job. Right, but they can still provide for you though. That's what you don't know. But that's because your mind is small to money. Right. Because who runs the world? The small-minded people. You know what I'm saying? It seems big because they run it, but it's still small because that's not what life, and that's not how you provide. Right. Spiritually. Right. That is not how you provide spiritually. Okay? So if you go with their ways, you're gonna think that marriage and I gotta get married and I gotta have this career. No, you don't. Right, all right. You know what I'm saying? You can, but don't forget that you don't. You don't have to follow this tradition. That's why when these people that got all these stores in America, right? All these foreign people, that's why they get grants and stuff. See, they ain't got to live this American life. They over here, they not living the American dream. They living their dream. That's their store. That's their business. This whole shopping plaza, they own this whole entire shopping plaza. And the one across the street. And it's all fashioned out to be their culture. You walk in a Chinese store, it's Chinese. It ain't no American stuff. It's Chinese. It's Chinese culture all through the restaurant. Chinese, they serve American dishes. They'll give you some fried chicken. You know, good darn well ain't nobody. But they got some fried chicken up in there. You know, you know they ain't yet. You feel what I'm saying? But it's in there. You feel what I'm saying? Like that, the food. Oh yeah, they'll dish out the American plates. They'll give you some American plates. They give you the American dishes, but the whole restaurant is Chinese stuff. You walk through the door, you got Chinese stuff. You walk in, you got Chinese decorations, Chinese everything. You feel what I'm saying? So they still getting to embrace their culture. See, they didn't come over here and switch the flip. They didn't come over here and do that. They came over here and stuck with their own culture, and they continue to bring. What's happening is they're continuing to bring more of their children's children. So they're continuing to. They're not bringing the adults. They're bringing the children over here to work in these stores, to go to college, do what they want to do. Okay? Okay. Cops, the media is using records to justify the killings. You see where I'm going with this? So they jump out their car, boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, he had a criminal record. That's all we need now. I'm scared as hell because I got a criminal record. Now I'm scared. At first I was kind of brave. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stand up to injustice. It was like, yeah, well, we're using criminal records to justify who we killed. I was, well, shoot. You see what's going on. And let me see if I have anything else to say. I'm going to repeat some stuff, but I don't have that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so but I'm just gonna continue to say this. The media is using records to justify. I'm saying the media because I don't know that jurisdiction, that police department's jurisdiction. You know, they probably want the media. They probably gave the media that information, which is really no information at all. Sound like you're just trying to cover for somebody. Cops are using. The media is using records to justify killings. You using records to justify killings? Like you just rolling up on people and just boom, 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 and killing them and saying, yeah, they had a long, right, extensive record. Wow. Wow. You up here, and then the thing is, if you up here killing people that don't never fight the police, you know what I'm saying? Because we get slammed on our neck, we get beat up and brutalized, and you know what I'm saying? We ain't really too keen to just jump on no police. And you know what I'm saying? For us to just be, you know what I'm saying? You know, you using our records. I mean, I can hear the conversation. Well, is it okay to use them? Is it okay to kill them? Let me check his record real quick. Boy, you better not have no record. Yeah, man. Then they get out the car acting funny. Stop resisting. Bruh, I'm sitting in the same spot. Stop, I said stop resisting. Bruh, I've been sitting when you told me to sit. I said stop resisting. What? You acting, you wonder how this shit don't make no sense. How's a person that's not resisting arrest? Because maybe they're using records to justify what they can and can't do to you. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take the can't off. They're using records to the cops are using records to justify what they can do to you. You feel what I'm saying? So let's be aware, because these stories are going to continue to come out. Right? They've been coming out every other day. Every other day. Just pay attention. Okay? Just pay attention. Fighting is not going to get you nowhere. When Martin Luther King now was doing the marching, and you know, when you born in the 80s, right, and you know it's about you was born around 1980, 85, right? And now you in school, you in middle school, and you going to, it's Black History Month, you know what I'm saying, it's Martin Luther King Day or whatever. You go to school and they show you a video, they show you videos of how black people would sprayed down with water hose, was sucked. Dogs were. That's why I don't like people. That's why I got so mad with this lady that lives around me when she was like, "We trying to use her dogs to scare you." Don't do that to black people, bitch. Alright, excuse my language. Alright, alright, you know what I'm saying? I excuse my language. I get mad at stuff like that because I don't care. At the end of the day, I don't care how many black people you think you included in some black shit. But if 30 motherfucking black people was over here standing, your ass gonna feel like you excluded. Okay? You probably won't be scared to even come out your door. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like that. Like, they use sick and dog. This is what I had to watch for Black History Month. I had to sit in class and watch racism. Black History Month, you should show what black people did. Trick what they went through, because that's a psychological thing you trying to put in somebody's head. You trying to implant that in somebody's head to make them be angry. That's why that's one of the reasons what a lot of people don't realize is that's one of the reasons why a lot of black folks are angry, because they were made to be that way through the schools. Right. When you showing people stuff that will make them mad. You think a kid finna sit here, he knowing he black. Right. And he at an adolescent age right now where he already can think for himself. You know, when you in like middle school and stuff, and you 12, 13, 14 years old, you kind of pretty able to kind of like comprehend stuff now. Right. So now, you know what I'm saying, somebody just see, you sitting in class and stuff, you think this is a celebration, you think it's Black History Month. Y'all ain't gotta do no work. All y'all gotta do is sit in this little auditorium or whatever, and watch these racist ass videos with black people being sucked, right, being attacked by dogs for no reason. They were just trying to get they was just trying to get a nigga pie. They up in somewhere trying to get a nigga pie. Right? And get sucked. And get attacked by dogs and water holes and police and random white people jumping in. Ain't even the police trying to help the police. You got people coming at all different. You got people coming from all different directions. You feel me? Attacking black people, and we supposed to somehow, right? Get this, we supposed to somehow get out of school, right, and feel like we, yeah, that's we supposed to get out of school and feel this, like we supposed to be happy or something. Right. It'd be a whole bunch of black kids at school waiting on some white people to get off the bus, don't they? Yeah, I can't wait till they white ass get off the bus. Some black, right? You was trying to catch them walking home, wasn't you? I know we did it. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. It wasn't my idea, nothing. I didn't even know it was right. You know, I was one of the slow ones. Right. I'm sitting there watching. I don't give 2 red cents. Right. It's not making me mad. I just don't like watching it because it's in black and white and there ain't no action. Right. See, I've been born in America. See, a car got to flip at least 2-3 times throughout a movie for me to even, you know what I'm saying? For me to even want to watch the movie. Right. A car at some point got to flip and blow up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was looking. I was like, look, man, no entertainment, but the black people, the black kids around that I was hanging with, oh, they was getting very upset. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. So think about it. That's why we angry. So I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna just run some things off right quick before I end this. I'm gonna say, control your anger. And when you see stuff that happens to black people, learn how to suppress. Learn how to meditate with your eyes wide open. Learn how to meditate while looking straight directly at somebody and still being able to talk to them. I know a lot of people who did it. Farrakhan was a little bit fidgety. Farrakhan was like, what? You feel what I'm saying? But people like Malcolm X, you know, they were very composed and they were very calm and they wasn't quick to get mad. That's, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to mention some few things, just saying some things before I go. Let's be careful when we are speaking in the media. This is something that goes to the celebrities. This is something that goes to the rappers. This is something that goes to the people who are trying to get their voices heard. You know, it goes all the way down to the Breakfast Club, 97, Hot 97, you know what I'm saying? This goes all the way, this goes to any place people are showing up to speak a message. Speak the message, but let's be careful when we are speaking in the media. We're targets. We are. We are. It looks like more and more every day that we are targeted. Cops, the media, what looks like they're using your records to justify why they killed you. Right. They're using your records to justify why they killed you. Let's stop going to jail. Let's stop promoting the use of drugs. Right. Let's stop doing. Let's try a new way of living. Just see how they go. It's probably too late. It's probably too late, but Who knows? Okay. I don't want to speak on it because if it's too late, if it's too late, if it's too late, that's serious. So this is my thing. We just got to be extra safe. We can't hang out in cars, y'all. I know it's your car. I know you in your property. Right. Right. We can't hang out in cars and stuff. No, we can't do that. Right. We got to go in the house. Go home. Trick the club. Go home. Be safe. Racism. This is racism, y'all. I don't leave comments. Let me know how you feel about it. This is racism. Things that black people should not say. And the media goes back to saying, let's be careful what we're speaking in the media. Racism should not say things that we should not say in media. Some of those things are, this is for us. No, it's not. It's for everybody. Right. Even if it is for you. Look, it's for everybody. Right. It's just not for you. Right. Okay? This is our. Right. This is our president. This is our. Now, you don't speak for everybody for one. But just in case you're trying to, let's keep that on the low. And we're going to go back. We're going to keep it 100, man. Gotta go on the low. The low ain't the down low. That's what they want you to think. You can't even you can't even keep it on the low. Cause you might be on the down low. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, a hot dog is a hot dog. They have crazy stuff like that we use against one another to put each other. That's how simple-minded we are. I remember being in prison, and to say hot dog or banana, you'll see how people's mind will wonder. You're like, man, I gotta give me some of these hot dogs. Oh, that right? Like, you see how they mind will kind of, bruh. You can't even say hot dog, man. Like, man, then what can I call a hot dog? What's the thing? Let me get a dog. As a dog. Let me get a dog. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, but come on, man. So I seen a lot of stuff like, come on, man. Because I don't want people. What I think we do sometimes is we get childish and then go back to being an adult. Right? It's like we'll be talking about something serious and then somebody be like, yeah, some hot dog. Come on, man. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You can't say nothing. We can't even speak to each other without thinking, like, this word, that's why they cool. I think this is just dawned on me. Why they cool with us letting us have these ebonic language type, this slang language type stuff. Because we really put it at the time, like, stuff that mean what it mean don't mean what it mean, and the stuff that don't mean what you trying to make it mean, like low, like keep it on the low. I mean, it mean what it mean, but that don't mean you gay. Right, like keep it on the down low. You should be able to say that without being, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to say, let's keep it on the down low. Damn, like you can't even say nothing, cause that mean one thing now. They don't even mean what it means, down low. Alright, they don't even mean just, hey, keep that down and keep it low. Alright, that's what that means. Keep it down. Keep your voice down. Right. And keep your voice low. Alright. I keep that on the down low. You feel what I'm saying? You can't even say down low that because it only means with black folks. You feel what I'm saying? It only means one thing. Soon you say down low, who on down low? That means somebody gay. That means somebody creeping is. That means somebody creeping and sneaking. You know what I'm saying? That's what that means. So that's how they mess. That's how they mess. That's what messes with our psyche. That's what messes with. You know what I'm saying? When we need to be serious, we letting stuff like when people say you can't even say ratchet. Somebody said, "Well, we're ratchet." Man, I ain't said nothing. I said a ranch, man. I ain't said nothing about no ratchet. You worried about a ratchet, man. All right. Grow up, man. They keeping you dumb. Ice Cube been trying to tell us for a long time. They keeping you dumbed down. If you never heard "Laugh Now, Cry Later," and even more important than that, because he talks, and I'm just pointing out cities where he uses the word. I'm not really saying that. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about us being. He is talking about it, but you wouldn't know what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Right. They're keeping us dumbed down if you don't understand his lyrics, because sometimes he can throw you like, what do he say? You niggas won't beat. I got 32 teeth. Right. Eat you like a fat burger. Right. Me. So who's it gonna be? Your favorite MC. You scared of the government? They scared of me. Now what? Right. It takes a nation of niggas to hold this back. Right. So if you never, if not smile loud, right. If not smile now, cry later. Most definitely listen to Raw Footage. Right. If you haven't heard Raw Footage, right, listen to the album Raw Footage. He gon' out because that's where he used the word dumb down. He talks about Flavor Flav. You know, Flavor Flav hooked up with the chick on Police Academy. The tall white Russian chick who played in she played in Beverly Hills Cop. She played like Beverly Hills Cop 1 or 2. You feel what I'm saying? And Ice Cube has a choice of words. He has some choice of words for Flavor Flav. He wasn't dissing Flavor Flav. He was actually sending a message out to us. Right. He was actually sending a message out to what he considered his people. He wasn't dissing Flavor Flav. He didn't cuss Flavor Flav, but he was using Flavor Flav as an example of what he was trying to talk about. Right. But for the most part, what I'm trying to say is he uses the words dumb down. Right. Dumb down. He used these records. He used these words over and over throughout the course of 2 different records. One of the records is Laugh Now, Cry Later, which, if you ask me, just because this is serious, because if you ask me, it's better to cry now, right, so you can laugh later, right? Because if you laughing now, you most definitely finna to cry later, right? Okay, right. And trust me, that has something to do with spirituality. So when a person comes and say laugh now, cry later, which is saying get what you can now and suffer later. Right. You see what I'm saying? But see, that's through the flesh. Because this is literally, if you get now in the flesh, later on in the flesh, you gonna continue. If you don't mess up what you get now, you gonna continue having stuff right going on and in your future. You know what I'm saying? Living in the flesh, you're gonna continue to have things if you get stuff now. Now, when we talking, but this is some serious stuff. This is some serious stuff. When we are talking in a serious matter, in a spiritual matter, this is serious. When somebody says they'd rather laugh now than cry later, get away from them. Right. You hurry up and get the hell away from them. Right. Because what they telling you is, I'd rather have what's on earth than what's in heaven. If you want to laugh later, see, I'd rather cry now and smile later. That's just me. You feel what I'm saying? Because that should be taken seriously, because people got it walking around with it in their arms, and it's a Mexican thing, and you got the Joker faces, and people want to put that on their arm. Man, don't put that on your arm, man. All right, don't put that on your arm. Let the Mexicans right. Don't put that on your arm. Control. So that's racism. This is for us. This is our stuff. So that's racism. So one thing you don't want. So if you're trying to defend your case, right, and you're trying to say somebody's racist, and then they show some video clips, and then stand up and say, "Hell, they're calling us racist, but they're racist." And then the judge say, and then you say, "Well, how are we racist? Because y'all talking about this is our stuff. That is so racist. Well, we can't have none. Right? This is for y'all. Right? This is for you all. Right? Why nobody else can have none?" So right, they can easily use that as a defense. Another thing, control anger. When something happens in the media, when something happens on you, learn how to suppress and calmly focus on coming with a better solution with tactics. And understand, black people, understand this. There's more than one solution. Right, there's more than one solution. So when somebody comes up with a big solution, please don't argue with the next person who has a great solution. Before I go, I like to just share this real quick. A debate. When you got a debate, you got two people going against each other. But what the things about this debate is that both of these people have done their research, and most likely 9 times out of 10, the research and the stuff that they got are facts. These stuff is researchable stuff that anybody can research and get the same information for themselves. And so, see, we sit up in a debate team, right? And you looking at these two people debate, and you trying to see who got the best story, who got the best, research, who's giving the best, right? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you voting for one person when both of them done their research and both of them got facts. So why don't, and if both of their solutions will work, well, why don't we just use both of the solutions? Like, right? That's what I'm saying, right? If they both right, why are they even arguing in the first place? So let's not be as stupid as a debate. When you got two presidents and they're going back and forth for different stuff, you know what? Even though you like one and don't like the other, the fact of the matter remains that both of these dudes have facts, factual research, and they can help on both ends. So if you, rather than electing a president, Democratic president, or a Republican president, you can just elect two presidents. You can elect a Republican one, and you can elect a Democratic one, and they can fulfill both needs on each side. Right. But we'll sit here and then say, well, that. Right. So guess what you're saying? As an American, you're saying at that point in time when you vote for the president you vote for, you're saying all these people that's requesting their needs over here, fuck them. Right. Go and write them off. Right. We don't care about their needs. That's what you're saying. So just acknowledge that. And with that said, for my last thing, I like to say something very important. And this is to the David Banners. This is to the Killer Mikes. This is to the Fly Nubian Queens. This is to the Blue Pill, Red Pill. This is to the Professor Griffs. This is to, you know what I'm saying, Rich Boy Rich. You know what I'm saying? This is to, you know what I'm saying, who else? You know what I'm saying, is trying to do something. This is to Farrakhan, which he probably already knows. You know what I'm saying? This is to, you know what I'm saying, several people in that type of realm that's trying to speak. Here is something that I like to say. Learn to think 10 plus years ahead. Right. This is for our leaders, man. This is for our people with the power. And this is, I hope a lot of these things should, it's been the last time I say this stuff because I'm not supposed to talk about this stuff openly through a media source where the wrong people it can get into the wrong people's hands. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this. You know what I'm saying? Learn to think 10 plus years ahead. Learn to think, as a matter of fact, learn to think 20 plus years ahead. This is to all the leaders. This is to all the people with the power, with power. Learn to think 10 to 20 to 30 years past what you're thinking now. Because that's how it was thought. Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now look, with that said, this is your boy. It's your boy Loud and Crazy, El Kizza, the rapper nobody has ever heard about. But my name is really Antonio.